Hello, Jan here. Welcome to this video. This is how to index pages on Google in 60 seconds or less. I'm going to show that to you today. And we're going to start with a blog post that was written here on our website on how to start a consulting business, 10 easy steps. In fact, the video prior to this talks about exactly how to do this, creating your own agency, etc. We're going to get right to it. We want this to be searchable in Google, and we don't want to wait. How do we get this into Google in 60 seconds or less? Well, caveat here, it takes it's actually less than 60 seconds to get this going, but it'll take a few hours to maybe 24 to 48 hours for the page to actually virtually show up in Google. So here's the 60-second walkthrough. Go straight to Google Search Console. If you don't have an account, just log in, use your Gmail account. Once you're inside, go to URL inspection here on the left-hand side. Inspect by typing it in. We already have done that here. So, Chaos Map, how to start a consulting business. That's our agency, by the way. And it's going to basically pop up and ask you, is it able to crawl it? It's going to ask you if you want to request indexing. And you can request indexing. What we do first, though, is we kind of do a live test to make sure Google approves of the page, etc. And if it looks good, request indexing. And remember that once the URL is indexed, certain conditions are met. You might want to click on that and read through it. I'm not going to go through all the details here, but the obvious here will be stated. If there's a robots exclusion here, or this page is just loaded with JavaScript, etc., it's not going to be super valuable. We want good old HTML content. So once you have this done, it's going to say page has been made available to Google. You can see it here. URL is available to Google. If it gets indexed and selected as canonical, it could appear in Google results. It could appear, meaning if you have adhered to proper SEO standards here, which is of course a good title, description, forget meta keywords, not needed, a nice breakdown starting with H1, H2, H3 tags, although this is less important these days. Just good structure and content that serves your audience with keywords and titles and basically layouts that serve your audience both on desktop and mobile. You will not have a problem here. Once you're inside here, you can scroll around and detect how this has been doing by going back to this page an hour later, 2 hours later, or the very next day. We submitted this and we can actually do a test now. So yesterday this was not available. How to start a consulting business, easy steps. And we're going incognito here, so there's no bias. That's the problem when you log in with your Gmail account. You'll be excited to see your page ranking on the first page. Just keep in mind that when I say first page, I'm thinking about the first top 10 results, right? And top 10 actual organic results, not the ads, not any videos, none of that. So let's just do a test, right? So how to start a consulting business, easy steps. I'm going way long on this here to make sure that I can actually see it here. And as I mentioned, here's some videos. Here's some of the other folks, Salesforce, etc. Big sort of authority websites here that have been talking about this particular topic. Harvard University. And I keep scrolling. Yeah, we don't see any Chaos Map on this page, so we go to the next one. And we continue to see some of the top highly trusted websites up here, like Adobe, Bench Accounting, Indeed, NerdWallet. And guess what? Here it is, March 6, 2026. How to start a consulting business, 10 easy steps from Chaos Map. That's what we put up there. So if we go back here for a moment, the steps to get this done in 60 seconds or less is to have the post and the page available, have it well-written post, make sure that it is compliant to Google standards. So when you submit this, you'll actually get approved for indexation. When you request indexing, just wait until it comes back and says you have been made available to Google. And again, it says here, it could appear in Google search results. This is a nomenclature that they would use just to protect themselves, because there's never a full guarantee here, right? This is your job as an SEO and as a marketer and as a business owner to make sure that you're doing quality work here. Once this is done, it'll be made available, and the post that we wrote is actually now out here. Here's the actual video, and you can click through and you can see that there's a lot of good content that's now available to Google. It also goes in stages here. You might actually see the web page is indexed but it's basically crawled at the top level. It hasn't fully cached the entire content piece. So some of this is with a disclaimer, but the answer that I wanted to provide for you in this quick, what we call faceless video here today, is to show you a quick way for you to index your page. And the way that we use this very often, especially when we are working with clients and we're building an awareness campaign, let's say on Facebook, we run Facebook ads to these pages that are both available to search and to the ad itself. So an ad would basically say how to start your consulting business, 10 easy steps, and we bring him over here. Now, it's not the go-to standard. This would be more of a brand/awareness building type of campaign. But we also like to put in, of course, some CTAs, like you see here on the right-hand side, but we're not really running a conversion Facebook ads campaign to that. The idea is that once you have this solid piece available to Google and to search, you can run ads to it. So you can complement visibility to your particular post and your organization by running some very simple ads to it. Run the awareness campaign, just keep it going. This is what we would call an evergreen type of campaign. Continue driving to this. Facebook now is really doing automatic retargeting or remarketing. You can assign a budget and just run. Basically start tracking it based on analytics in the back end and see how it does for the overall visibility of your brand. And so that's, in a nutshell, how you very quickly add a page to Google in 60 seconds and give it a little bit of time, and you will be found in the search engine. Hope this was helpful for you. Love making these videos, and I'll see you in the next video on Wednesday, where I'll be talking live on camera. And I appreciate you. I appreciate your time. And I appreciate any questions, comments, etc. I answer all of these myself. So thank you very much for watching and listening. And take action on this. Search and SEO is not dead, guys and gals. This is very important for your overall digital marketing footprint and online health. Thank you.